Hello and welcome to a not Yami Shibai podcast. What? This isn't the episode we're supposed to be at. Why is there a duck below me?
Mm. Hello.
Is that a Paraduxks? No, there's only one duck.
My other duck is gone.
um, my co-host Ghosty isn't available at the moment, and there wasn't going to be another episode. So this kind streamer agreed to just do a quick episode with me, just to get something out there. So nothing. So something comes out this week.
I have to
Her
sit.
name's Paraduxks. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
Hello, I'm Paraduxks. I stream on Twitch. That's all.
Say your name.
Paraduxks first at Twitch. All right.
There you go.
This is my not the norm, so I'm nervous, obviously. So this could be fun. I'm glad you asked me to do this.
Fun. And I'm the germ.
Our host. If I had hands, they'd be like,
I'm in complete control of this.
yeah, no hands.
So I'm just going to switch over. I made a tier list for us to go through of all the first 4 seasons of Yami Shibai, which I definitely said wrong. And we're going to discuss where we think everything belongs.
Facts.
I did say monster tier list, but it might more end up being monster/interesting concept tier list. Because some of these aren't, when I was going through them, some of them aren't monsters, but you know what? That's okay. We'll figure it out as we go.
It's gonna be really fun. It's gonna be great.
Okay, Paraduxks, you ready?
Oh, totally ready, the germ. Totally ready.
So season 1, episode 1, which I forgot to switch back to, the Talisman Woman. So Paraduxks hates me and doesn't watch my content. So she doesn't remember any of this. And you know what? It's been 4 seasons. People are going to need a reminder anyway. In the first episode, we thought the villain was not old woman, but like a crazy woman who kept breaking into his apartment. And then we found out that she was trying to protect him from the ghosts.
Oh yeah, no, I watched this one. I watched this YouTube video.
I'm just messing with you. Don't worry, Paraduxks. I know.
I did. I may not have watched all of them, but I for sure watched this one.
I'll be interested to see your opinions on the one you haven't watched. That'll be interesting.
Oh, it's gonna be fun. I'm gonna say smash all besides the middle right now. Smash all
There's
besides
a few
the middle.
children.
Yeah. We don't do that in this household, so
Skip.
Yep. Skip. Just gonna get that out of the way. Anyway.
So,
okay.
Let's discuss where it goes first, and then we'll look at the tier list. So, this isn't the most compelling monster or concept to me. I remember when we talked about it in the episode, do you notice how their feet don't touch the floor?
Yeah, so I feel like they're ghosts, right?
Yeah, they're probably ghosts. They might be hanging ghosts. We don't know if that's on purpose or not. So, like, the apartment might push you to hang yourself. We don't know.
That's an interesting concept. That's really interesting.
I don't feel like it's very strong. I was thinking, like, B? It's cool, but it's not, like, crazy.
Yeah. Oh wow. I think I got a little way further away from my mic, but no.
Did.
So like the my bad. The concept is pretty interesting because like obviously there's talismans, right? And
yeah,
like
that's what the crazy woman was leaving in his apartment.
Yeah, and from what I can remember from the episode, there was like tons of them. It started off with like one under the
He spots one on the ceiling.
The one on the
ceiling.
Then
Finds another.
Yeah.
And then he finds like 100 on the bottom of his table.
Yeah. So I feel like since this is an interesting concept and I mean, it's a very interesting concept. There's ghosts involved. I personally think this would have been like ranked probably a B for me. I don't know how would you feel?
I would agree with B.
You would agree with B? Because I feel like
I would agree with B.
it's kind
'Cause
of
I feel like
scary.
middle of the road. Like it's
Yeah. It's like I'd still sleep in this house even though there's ghosts and the house is trying to kill me.
we could hang out together.
Yeah. Oh, well. Oh, well, there's that. I was so side blinded.
You didn't notice at all. It'll make
Nope.
it even funnier.
It took me a second, but yeah, I think it's a B. It's scary, but I'd still probably go through it just to do it.
It depends how it ends, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Episode 2, Zanbai.
Smash.
3 older dudes, understandable.
Yeah. I mean, are they really dudes though? Because they kind of look like they're scorching from the sun.
So, in the episode, someone breaks his leg, ends up in the local hospital, which is some rural place in the middle of nowhere.
Okay.
And then he hears people talking about how they can't let him leave.
Damn.
And then he hears them chanting Zanbai, Zanbai, which is the opposite of bonsai in Japan. Not bonsai. I don't remember. If only
That's
Ghosty was here, he'd remember.
Well, I'm not that type of substitute, so. But okay, yeah.
Basically, it's a. I think it might be bonsai. It's like a happy cheer, and Zanbai is supposed to be like the opposite, like a foreboding, like cheer to your death. And he gets hit by a car soon afterwards, or a train or something.
Damn.
Yeah.
Wow,
So,
that's unlucky.
of monsters and concepts go, I think it's kind of weak.
We think it's kind of weak. I mean,
Maybe if you're a Japanese natural speaker, it might be better.
to be fair, honestly, I'm gonna have to say this. What if it's not a monster and it's a cult?
It could be.
And
That's
cults?
why I said like monster kind of concept kind of thing.
We don't
Because it
smash.
could be cult situation.
Yeah, we don't smash cults.
Too many.
I mean,
too many.
I mean, they're a little crazy. So
Listen, Kim showed up for a different kind of list.
I'm integrating list. All right, I'm integrating. So for this one, I think if it's the weakest, and I know
it's not the weakest of the 4 episodes.
It's not the weakest
of the 4 seasons.
Yeah,
sorry.
It's not the weakest. But from your guys' reaction from the video that I watched, on your YouTube, I feel like it's funny. It's funny week.
It's more funny than scary.
Yeah, it's more funny than scary, and we love funny in this household. So it's not an S tier for me, but it's gonna be a little high. It's an A.
It's an A for you.
Yeah.
Can I talk you down to a B? Because I was thinking about making it a C or a D.
You can absolutely talk me down to a B.
Because that's what we're going to do. We're going to find our middle opinion, and we're going to put it there.
Yeah, absolutely. I feel like, it's a B. I mean, like, it's something that I don't think you should experience getting hit by a train or a car, but...
No. Does it make sense to keep the ghosts in front of Zanbai? I think it does.
Yeah.
Yeah, do you like Zanbai better than it?
No, I like the ghosts.
No.
I'd still rather hang around.
So, we're a nice B with this one. The family rule. So this one's a little tricky.
Okay, so I'm gonna be real.
Do you remember this?
Kind of and kind of not. Like, I feel like the kid got thrown out or some shit. So we're not going to talk about...
I know why you think that, but that's not quite what happened.
I think,
In the episode, they asked him to sleep the night away because there's some kind of family curse where they need to stay joyous the whole night. That's why you see him in clown makeup.
Oh, okay.
And if you're not joyful, something comes to get you. So there's an image of outside of something running in from the monster's point of view.
Okay. So family and
so
mental
that's
illness.
why you felt like he got thrown outside, because we get that camera view on the outside coming in.
Okay.
So we never really see the monster. We only know what we have to do to protect ourselves.
Okay. So, all right. Interesting. before we even tap into this. Not the kid, but the dude with the smile. No. I have to point that out. No kids allowed. But like,
above 18 bar here, please.
yep, absolutely. But okay, so like that would be pretty scary for me at least. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, could it be an endo, like, is it like an endo for like mental illness? Like,
That's what we wonder too.
yeah. So, oh man, maybe this is an A. How do you feel about that?
I really enjoyed the episode. I would agree with an A. It'd be
Yeah.
an S if we saw the creature. Does
Okay.
that make sense?
Yeah. So it's an A. I'm gonna have to like go back and be like, actually, if this is like mental illness and somewhat like child abuse, no one gets smashed because we don't do that.
We didn't think it was child abuse when we reviewed it, but that's an interesting take on it.
Because like a lot of mental illness does like with parents who are mentally ill like that tend to abuse their kids. I'm not saying they tend to, but like
that's kind of exactly what you said. I know what you meant to say.
Yeah, I'm not trying to be like, oh, that's the thing. No, sometimes
I will say
it's a lie.
In the episode, they did try to protect the kid, just very poorly.
Okay, so it was just neglect. All right, cool.
No, from their point of view, I think they didn't tell. They thought the kid was too young to understand what was going on.
Okay.
And if they told the kid what was going on, he'd be scared and bring the entity. That's the conclusion we came to.
Okay.
But they should have still told him, in our opinion.
Yeah. No, I think I remember hearing that opinion. Yeah. Like.
Yeah.
It's kind of there. It's kind of not. It's kind of around. But yeah. No. Okay.
We never took it from that perspective where it could have been child abuse, but the family's actions are not aggressive towards him, if that makes sense.
Yeah, but I feel like
they're trying to stay. They pretend to be happy, and it scares the kid.
Yeah, so I feel like if that's the case, like that is like that in itself isn't child abuse, but trying to be overly protective can lead to some type. So
this is the first episode of many where just tell them the truth, tell them what's going on.
Yeah,
you just say that over and over again in this whole series.
Oh my god. Okay. All right. Well, so we placed it at an A, right? I mean, do you agree with that?
Oh yeah, I completely agree.
Absolutely. Okay.
A really good concept. The episode's fun. It's not an S because we don't see the monster, in my opinion.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's good.
Hair. Overworked teacher stays late at a school. The photocopier starts going crazy, and then a ghost appears, and we don't know what happens.
Well, I'm gonna say pass on this one. Yeah, no.
I remember my score of this episode. I don't remember Ghosty's. Mine was very middling because I feel like long-haired, black-haired Japanese girl child is very common trope, so it felt very weak to me.
It feels pretty much like what the ring? It's not the ring. What is that one?
Yeah,
movie?
It's the ring. Yeah, the ring is not a child, but she does have long black hair.
Yeah, but she's not Japanese. What is the one with like the kid?
Ringu? Yeah, Ringu's Japanese.
Oh, is she?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Never mind. My bad. I don't know what I'm talking about. No. What's the one where like they made
a Grudge?
The Grudge. Yes. Like. Yeah. All right.
That one has a young boy with black hair instead, but still the same thing. Yep.
Yeah. Haunted house, whatever. This one's obviously a haunted school. I think
How do you feel about bottom of B?
Honestly, I'd probably give it a C. Like C.
I'm comfortable with a C.
Because I'd probably like swing at the air.
It's not very strong.
But yeah, it's not very strong. And if that happened to me, I'd probably swing at the air and that'd be it. I'd be like, nah. What the fuck? I'm out. Yeah. It's not as
The next floor.
The next floor.
Someone who's an asshole to his wife who wants to work overtime. He tries to... I'm trying to remember exactly the circumstances. He goes on an elevator that's full of people trying to avoid his wife, and then he gets taken down to some It just the elevator keeps going down and down and down to scarier and scarier levels.
Damn, that's like the elevator to hell.
And the main monster is the girl in front of him. He goes to grab her shoulder, like the elevator girl.
Mm-hmm.
And then it ends up just being a mannequin.
That's kind of scary. Is he tripping or something? Like, what the fuck? Oh, sorry.
I'm not sure. Nah, we can curse her. Just not too often.
Okay. Yeah. Good. All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Foul.
Foul. I already got a card. You know, I've already been carded. Get out of here. No.
I think this is my personal opinion. I think it's a very strong episode.
Okay. Strong episode.
The mannequin girl gets even more scary when he runs out of the elevator, realizes he's not home like he thought he was, and then he looks back to see the mannequin girl back up on her feet, and the doors of the elevator closing.
Oh. I heard a dark box. What the?
It's okay.
Okay. Nah, if it's a strong episode, I think we should put it in A.
I agree. I think it's A. I think it's below the laughing one, though.
Yes. Yeah. I'd agree. Yeah. I would agree there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because, like...
Very strong, but it's not quite that strong.
Very strong, not quite that strong. Okay. Yeah, no. Like, honestly, I would never see myself smashing a mannequin, but I smash mannequin.
You'd have to do all the work.
Yeah. But... Oh my god, okay. This mannequin demon thing? I'm in. Oh, okay.
I didn't count it in the monsters, but we do see a floor where something red is running at the elevator doors.
Oh.
We speculated it might have been this guy in the future running towards the elevator doors trying to get back on.
Oh, yeah. That's actually that's pretty cool if that was. Like, nice concept. Like, if it is. All right.
Cuz it's wearing a very similar shirt.
Yeah, okay.
But I didn't include that as a monster because it's probably just him or a different victim.
Yeah, like, if it's human and it's previously human, I don't really think you can call it.
We don't get a good look at it, but I highly suspect it is.
Okay, well.
The overhead rack. This is very much a monster.
There was a question about
let me just get on this molehill. This is my favorite monster.
It's your favorite?
And let me tell you why. Okay. In the episode, someone who's who's overworked and kind of depressed, is heading home on a train.
Mm-hmm.
It goes underground and then loses power. And then he hears something. He looks up and he sees this wonderful pile of jam in the overhead rack.
Okay, jam.
And slowly, as more and more negative thoughts come to him, it slowly starts to envelop him, growing eyes and teeth. I love that it's a real mouth. It's so creepy.
Yeah.
It might be my top episode of Yami Shibai.
Honestly, like, that's scary.
And there's a lot of talk about people throwing themselves in front of trains as well.
Mm-hmm.
And I think this is a straight up representation of either depression or not living thoughts, not wanting to live thoughts.
Okay. All right. Yeah. I could see that. I mean, obviously, if it's developing, like, if it's like taking him in or taking on his form, I mean, does that mean he himself? Do you think
we don't see it, but at the end of the episode, they start talking like they're the same being, saying that they don't want to live anymore, basically.
All right. Well, damn. Okay. So I like it. I'm gonna put it as S tier, and I don't know if I
agree with me that it goes in S.
Yeah, absolutely. I
love that
agree.
jam meat monster.
Yeah. Did you and Ghosty talk about if you'd smash? I can't remember. Like,
no.
Someone asked.
There was only one occasion when we did, and it was during a question and answer where Ghosty did not want to answer, and I said, I don't remember what I said, but I definitely said some things.
Yeah, I think you did, and I don't think it was to this guy. I think it was another one, right? It was like Meatball or something.
I bet it was another one.
Okay, well. I'm gonna do the honors and say not smash. No thanks.
Not the giant meat jam monster. What?
full of depression. I'm already bad enough.
It wouldn't be a healthy relationship. I will say that.
It would be so toxic. Yeah, no, absolutely not. Man,
Contradiction.
is that a child?
No. I think it's an adult woman.
Pass.
What, the one with no lips and no eyelids?
No.
So this is a very confusing episode to describe.
Yeah, contradiction. Okay.
The character gets a phone call from this girl saying that some messed up stuff happened at a hospital and her boyfriend tried to kill her.
Mm-hmm.
And that she's coming over for protection, and like she tells him the whole story.
Mm-hmm.
Or was it a woman that's the main character? I don't remember anymore. And then she comes to the door, she lets her in, realizes that she's a monster, and that's where the episode ends.
It's like that one movie.
Yeah.
Gosh, The Watchers.
I'm not sure. I don't think I've watched that one.
It's a dude who like builds a shack in the middle of the woods, and there's like things out there, and he watches them. But then a family moves in, and it gets weird.
Huh.
If I'm remembering that correct. But no, that wouldn't be as scary. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Meh.
It's a very confusing episode.
I put it in E.
I don't think E is a category.
Is it not?
No.
D.
D is our lowest.
We'll put it in D. She can
I'm
get
okay
that.
with D. I think it's so weak.
She can get her D that way.
She has a boyfriend. Whoop, that's not quite what I wanted to do. But it still works.
All right.
The Umbrella Goddess.
Smash.
This is might be the best look we get of the Umbrella Goddess.
That's
We
creepy
also
as
see
fuck.
her on the other side of the road. Basically, he sees her on the other side of the road. The family freaks out, and he has to go in the shed in the backyard with a bunch of like protective stuff like salt.
Oh.
And then the person who locked him outside gives him the key and says, "Don't come out until sunrise."
Mm-hmm.
And then he waits until sunrise, opens the door, and then this is what happens: the Umbrella Goddess jumps in, and we have a theory between me and Ghosty that the Umbrella Goddess made it look like it was daytime, and it wasn't actually.
Oh. Okay. Yeah. She's a creepy ass monster. So smash.
Yeah.
Yeah. No.
Personally, I love this design.
Yeah. No.
Very memorable.
I mean, isn't the umbrella like ghost a real big thing in Japan anyway?
Yes, we think it is based on that. I think that did come up.
Let's put it in A. How do you feel about that?
I love A. That's exactly what I was thinking.
Nice. I got it here in my mouth. 1 second.
I'm gonna vote we put it here. What do you think?
Agreed.
Yeah. The other two are fun, but I don't think they're as strong as the Umbrella Goddess.
Yeah.
Cursed.
Okay.
A young girl gets cursed. We don't know why. Me and Ghosty came up with theories. And she gets a bunch of bruises over her skin. She goes to a priest in Japan who is an older lady who tries to get rid of it. The child looks like she's is living a good life, and then we find out that the curse killed the old priest, and that the last scene of the episode, a hand appears around her neck, like a bruised hand on her neck.
Oh damn! So do you think this is an embodiment of child abuse?
We were wondering that some kind of family abuse or passed down trauma, child abuse. It all came up. But we didn't know for sure.
Cause like, that's wild.
Yeah.
And then maybe they killed the priest because she told, or they took her to the priest because they were like, oh, she's cursed, but really we're beating her.
It's from what we see in the episode, it's definitely a real thing, but you never know what it might represent. Yeah.
Excuse me.
I like this episode. Ghosty did not. Honestly, I don't think we can rate it that high because it's not like a monster.
Yeah. I mean, fundamentally child abuse. Like, if it was, I'd be like, that's So it's pretty
There's some
sad.
very light evidence
Yeah.
that says it could be that.
So I mean, monster-wise, there was no monster other than the curse.
Yeah.
So how
So I'm
about
thinking like
C or
B. Yeah.
B?
Yeah.
C or B?
I was thinking B too. We both said B.
Okay.
Before Zanbai or after it?
It's not that strong, so I think
No.
after.
Yeah.
I mean, we're hanging with our friends. How
Yeah.
stronger can you get?
Yeah. This is an underage girl, so that's all you need to know.
Yeah, absolutely not.
The moon.
Smash. Smash, double smash times 2.
Based on the stuff we see, I don't think it's of age.
You don't think it's of age?
It's not very tall.
Well, if it's a monster, I mean, there are short monsters. So
We're not sure.
I'm gonna go
It's
with my
about as
feeling.
tall as a child, though. So someone
Ooh.
visits a summer camp for their soccer or football, I forget which. Their friends told him that he fell into the toilet and he didn't remember. He goes use the
Ew.
toilet. He remembers slowly and then realizes he should never went to the toilet because something comes out of it.
Oh, it's a sewage monster.
Yeah, it is a poop monster.
That's pass. Just take out the smash times 2 because no thank you.
We have no idea if this is a coincidence or just good naming, but in English, the moon also means your butt.
Your ass, yeah.
Yeah, so we don't know. No, don't worry about it.
I spilled the.
You can be crass. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
I think this is very weak for a monster.
Yeah. Let's just put that in like D.
Yeah, I think it's in last place at the moment.
Yeah. No.
Could represent childhood trauma, but it's not that interesting.
Nah. Yeah.
Video. Some friends find a supposedly cursed tape and they watch it, and then something appears on the tape, but it disappears when they rewind, and then he turns around and his friends have turned into monsters.
Pass.
And that's where it ends.
Because we don't.
They're kids. Yeah.
Absolutely not.
They're lanky, but they're kids.
Yeah. If they were a child once and turned into monster, we pass. No matter what.
Anything that was a child, pass.
Pass. Well,
that was ever a child.
as long as they're aged up. Like, all right.
I agree. I think this is weak. I think it's better than the poop monster, though. Would you agree?
Yeah. I mean, that'd be pretty fucking scary to have your friends turn into monsters on you.
I just don't think it's the most interesting.
Yeah, the concept's not interesting, but like scary wise,
yeah.
I haven't even
struggled to come up with a actual like what's going on. We're thinking maybe they saw something when they're too young to see it, but beyond that, we weren't quite sure what else to make of it.
Okay.
Yeah,
I mean, can we put this as a C? It's not strong, but it's still scary.
I'd be comfortable with a C.
Okay.
Up that one. This one.
Yeah, it can stay behind the long-haired child.
Yeah, it's the long-haired child. Still fun.
Yeah, still fun. You still get punched in the face, but hey.
I haven't researched how to say his name. Tumanri-kun. These are both children, Kim.
Okay.
And it's basically just a shadow monster. Like some kids are talking to a stain in the middle of a concrete playground. A teenage kid finds them and they're like, "Hey, come play with us." And she's like, "Oh, I'm busy, I can't." And then and a few days later, after her saying that she can't play with them because she's too busy because she has schoolwork and a job, she gets kidnapped by the shadow, basically like grabs her from the roof, like from the ceiling, pulls her in the shadow realm. And then they're quote unquote playing at the end of the episode and we see them as shadows.
Well, that's weird. And honestly, those shadows kind of remind me of like when Japan got.
We were debating if that was part of it, if it was like a reference to the nukes.
Yeah. Because, like, don't they say that, like, if you're standing there and the nuke goes off, like, your body's going to be, like, the shadow's going to be, like...
Yeah, that does happen.
Yeah. So that's interesting. Is it scary? Probably. I mean, you're getting
honestly,
smashed.
Watching the episode, it's way more annoying than scary, knowing that she has a life and these kids are trying to like you have to be
Stiller.
respectful. Yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
we're just trying to kidnap kids. Hey.
I think it's above. Personally, it's before the poop monster, but it wouldn't bother me if it goes into C or D. I don't think it deserves to be above that.
So yeah, we'll put it as a D then.
Yeah.
Cause like yeah,
Do you think it's better or worse than the contradiction?
I think it'd be better because the contradiction just doesn't seem meh.
It's okay.
Meh. It's not there.
Episode 13, Tormentor. There's not a real monster in this one.
Okay.
It's more like a thing that infects kids.
Oh, okay.
If they see it. Because, like, you see how everyone's blindfolded and they're not looking?
Mm-hmm.
It's because, like, there's a kid dancing, like, sick, like, breakdancing moves behind them. I'm not joking.
Okay, well, I mean, I smashed the priest, obviously.
Obviously, look at him.
Yeah, he's so smashable, it's not funny.
Yeah.
I'm kidding. No, he's too old for me. He's too old. But that's funny. Like, a kid, like, sick breakdancing, dropping the moves like that. Man.
And if another kid's... We know for sure if another kid sees it, they get, like, quote-unquote infected.
Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna put that as a C.
I would agree with C. It's fun. It's not the strongest.
It could be something about,
I'm thinking
social media.
Top C for the moment.
Top C, yeah. I mean, because
what? Sorry.
It could totally be a representation of like kids, monkey see, monkey do with kids.
It
like
could be.
Kids.
It could also be shared trauma.
Yeah.
It could actually be just straight up about diseases people get.
It could, but I feel like it's closer to like, I mean, you know how those social media like what would you call challenges? But they're not challenges. Yeah. You should never do them.
Yeah, like stacking chairs and see if you can get on, climb on top of it or something.
Yeah, or like eating Tide Pods or something.
I didn't want to mention that one because I thought that one was beyond stupid.
It was monkey see, monkey do, and they really pulled out the cards with that one.
The stacking chair ones, it's dumb, but it's a level of dumb I can get on board of.
Yeah, for a while there was a choke yourself out challenge, and
I didn't like that one either.
Yeah, kids were doing that, and I don't understand. It's like, why? Come on, you're a kid. You still have brain cells. Let's use them.
Yeah.
Let's not peer pressure. Fuck it. All right.
Both of them are very stupid.
Yes.
Taro-chan, the first season, episode 2.
That's a puppet, right?
Sorry.
That's a puppet,
it's the
right?
Puppet. Yeah, they're in front of an audience of children, and as police officer trying to give advice on how not to get hit by a car.
Damn. All right.
The puppet gets stuck. He forces it, and a talisman falls out, and then the puppet starts speaking on its own and talks about how it got hit by a car.
Oh.
It's an interesting episode.
Is it a child puppet?
It is a child puppet.
Okay. Refute. I didn't know it was a child puppet, so no.
Yeah.
Absolutely not. The police officer I'll smash, but hey.
He can throw his voice. How fun is that?
Yeah. I have a thing with puppets. Ever since I watched that one fucking movie with a puppet.
Puppet Master?
No, it's maybe.
Is it the one that's the dummy one where it's like a ghost stealing people's tongues?
No, he turns the people in the house into like puppets.
I don't know this one.
Maybe he. Okay, let's 1 second. Just 1 second.
I'll just keep speaking of Taro-chan. Yeah. I had quite fun time with it. He really scares the children, and the police officer tries to stop him, and he gets thrown down to the ground, and his like arm breaks and stuff, and he's like twitching. Like, it's quite a fun episode, and I think because it's a dummy, I think we should place it somewhere above B because I like it personally.
Okay, I'm not seeing it, but there was a movie that I watched in the 2000s. I went to see it in the movie theaters, and like the puppet was turning the other people into puppets or some shit like that, or
that's cool.
Something like that, and maybe it was stealing their tongues. I remember tongues were being stolen.
I might be thinking the same one you did because that was big when big for a horror movie.
Yeah.
When I was a teenager, so that's why I bet on that one.
Yeah. Well, ever since I've seen that, and plus the boy. Okay, so the boy has like the doll, even though whatever his face is like living in the walls, alright? The doll scared the living crap out of me. I used to have a giant Barbie doll that used to sit in my closet. I literally had to chuck it out. I was like, I'm out. No more dolls.
Movies
Ain't
are
no
so
way.
crazy how well they can get into your head.
Yeah, no. Absolutely not.
So, where would you like to put it first?
I put it as a D because, well, C.
D.
C. We'll put it as a C because it is kind of scary.
I enjoy the puppet factor of it, so I would like to put it on the top as C. How does
Okay,
that sound?
I'll agree with you on that one.
Yeah. Personally, I'd put it more BA,
Oh,
but
okay.
I'm happy with top as C.
Yeah, like I think for me it'd be a C just because it is scary, but like
Yeah.
puppets, all right.
Here's one you can smash.
Ah,
Kitchen.
yes, I'm gonna smash it so hard. Oh, sorry.
I love this guy so much.
He's so goofy.
He's supposed to be scary, and I love him.
Oh, he's not scary. He's just goofy.
And the best part about the episode is that me and Ghosty are like 100% sure. It's just that the friend on the left didn't like the the friend on the right doesn't like the cooking of the one on the left.
Oh, and isn't this the episode I helped you like edit with your
It might be.
PowerPoint, and we pointed out the spork, the weird looking fork.
Yes, this is the episode.
Yes. Oh my god. Let's put him as a B because it was fun.
I love him. He can't be above a B. I love him though. Above Curse, below Zambai.
Yeah, we can do that. That sounds good.
Oh, I love him, but he's not a good monster.
He's not. He's not scary. You look at him.
He's so goofy.
Yeah, but you would look at him and you'd just be like,
yeah.
You want to cuddle? You look so fluffy.
He has big cuddly hands.
Right? He kind of reminds me of like an overgrown moth.
He does.
A shocker with googly eyes.
Color and purple, he's not that far off from Barney.
Oh, if he was Barney, that'd be kind of terrifying. Not gonna lie. Oh, no thanks. All right. Fantastic. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What happened?
I lost internet. We don't know what we recorded, so just in case, he's in B. Because we love him.
Yes, he's in B. Him. Absolutely. Fantastic of a little moth monster who is not Barney. You cut off right when you made that Barney comment, and I said, no. No.
I said he might be more creepy if
if
that was the case.
He would be absolutely, no, I would not take that as Barney.
I said you wouldn't.
No, Barney is not my friend.
So anyway, after that happenstance, the next one.
Yeah.
Inside, a boy finds a what are those called again?
It's a Russian doll.
Russian doll, thank you. And he brings it home. His mother hates it. And it changes everyone in both the boy and his mother.
Okay.
We do get they do start opening it up, and like it's making like faces. It has like an X on his mouth and stuff. So I think you can include that as a monster. I just don't think it's the strongest.
And it's also not like really smashable, so nah. No thanks.
And that's all that matters.
Yeah. Honestly, cursed item that starts changing people, and the more you open it, it gets weirder. I'm gonna put that as a D. It's not very scary. Ah, did it lose you again? I lost him again. He asked me if it was him. It was for sure him. I'm still here. I'm still proud and queer. Oh. Oh, he's gonna have a fun blast editing this.
So let's just pick right up again. What's the last thing you heard from me?
I said it wasn't smashable, and then
Okay.
I said the rank. I thought maybe we'd put it as a D because it's not as scary.
I
It's
was.
like
Where was I gonna put it? Oh, yeah, I agree with D. It's pretty weak. I think it's
yeah.
ahead of the Shadow Children, though. What
Yeah,
do you think?
facts. Yeah, no, that
Yeah.
it should be. They're annoying. They need to get
Yeah. Yeah.
punched. Somebody needs to ghost bust them.
Okay. Are you ready for your super excitement time?
Oh, yeah, let's do this. What is it?
Wall Woman.
Smash.
This is when you said asked me if I was comfortable if you smashing or passing out. This is the one that popped in my head. This is
Smash.
one of two that popped into my head, I should
Absolutely
say.
smash. Absolutely smash. Look how she can bend.
Some like either young university student, late high schooler, is studying. He spots a woman on the other side of the in the other apartment across the way. Something crawls into her apartment. Oh
Ugh.
no! It spots him. He freaks out. It comes over, and the episode ends when he's laying in bed, and it's right above him.
That would be terrifying.
Mm-hmm.
Did you ever watch the I Am Legion movie where the old lady is like climbing on top of the ceiling after she starts like turning?
No.
That shit is what that shit reminds me of. And that is terrifying, but smash.
I think it's very strong.
Yeah.
I think it should go into low S or high A. What do you think?
Ooh, well, positively probably low S because
Low S.
the limbs.
Not above Meat Monster.
No, Meat Monster's the best.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Love Meat Monster.
Yes.
We'll see if you like anything better, but I don't like anything better.
No, but that, I mean, growing limbs that long is just, that gives me the ick. But
you even like, well, we like spiders, so I didn't think you'd
Yeah.
freak you out that much.
Oh no, like, I may love spiders, but sometimes they'll still give me the fucking ick. And how fast they move. Oh my god, I'd be squealing like a little girl. I'd be like, ah! Just come for me. I got chased down by a wolf spider the other day, FYI.
Chased by a wharf spider, and he was huge.
Yeah, no, wolf spiders will chase you. They absolutely will.
Oh, they know they have the advantage.
Yeah, there's I love them so much because they're such good like spiders, but they're so scary too, especially how fast they are. Yeah,
I'm very good at spiders. That wharf spider that was a little smaller than my hand, I had to just set down what I had, which stopped him from running at me, and I just had to take a breath.
Oh yeah, no, I don't know if it was a wolf spider, but 100%. One night I was laying in bed.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was laying there. I felt something on my arm, and I was like, "Oh, okay." I was reading late into the night, reading a good book called The Patient. This fucking spider crawled across me, up my fucking book, and like down my other arm, and like jumped the bed. I was like,
"No, thank you."
No, I almost squirmed. Like I couldn't. I had to take all my blankets off, all my sheets. I had to double check that.
That is, I love spiders. That is very uncomfortable.
No, I had a nightmare from that. Absolutely not. All right.
Let's move on to less realistic horror.
Sorry, that was like a side train.
It's fun. Side tracks are fun. The Locker takes place in two high school students who like each other. The girl hears about a locker. If you leave your crush's photo in, that your love will come true. But she put it in the wrong locker, and he gets turned into a mute cube and inserted into the locker.
He gets turned into a mute.
He gets turned into a mute cube. Yep. That fits in the locker.
My God.
And she watches it all. This might be the most scarring episode of them all for the character.
Scarring, yes, but like messed up, absolutely. You can't make someone love you. You cannot make someone love you. Absolutely.
The worst part was he put her photo in the locker too. She just put in the wrong locker.
He put her photo in the wrong. Oh my god.
No, he put her photo in the right locker. She put his photo in the wrong locker.
So she's not a meat cube. Wow.
She's not a meat cube.
Disappointed. Disappointed. I guess she's
underage meat cube. Anyone?
The pass. Nope, not in this household. But honestly, though, like, is she like in love with the meat cube though?
No,
Like,
we don't know. It's that's where the episode ends.
wow, that'd be a relationship against time or something.
Because the meat cube alone, I want to put it high B.
High B? Yeah, I could see
Yeah,
that. Yes.
yeah.
I don't
I
want to be
chose to
turned into a meat cube.
show that like the actual like reputation of the monster instead, but the meat cube is where it's at.
Yeah. Now, would you? Now, okay, this is not a weird question, but would you eat it?
No.
No?
Maybe with some ketchup.
Like, okay, if it was the last thing left that you had to eat, would you eat it, or would you starve, knowing that it was?
Can I cook a fire in this scenario? Because then yes.
Yeah, you could totally cook a fire.
If I was going to die of starvation, and this person's already dead in a meat cube, well, they're getting cooked.
Yeah, absolutely facts.
Yeah.
And then I'd eat
I
myself.
would wait a ridiculously long time to do it, but it would happen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would
Okay.
have to agree.
Now, Chad, the most infamous episode of them all.
This is a weird one, right?
This is me and Ghosty's least favorite episode of every season so far.
Okay, yeah.
It's basically a shadow on the wall that the parents don't see, but the child does. And then at the end of the episode, they talk about some person who introduced them and who died recently. And then it's heavily implied that she gives birth to this person they talked about.
So the kid is seeing like pre-brother. Okay.
Yeah, you could take this episode many ways, and none of them are an interesting way. It's just a very weird episode.
Maybe he's struggling with the fact that mom is pregnant right now, and he needs the attention. He needs the attention, so he's coming up with something. Yeah, I'm gonna put that in D. That doesn't seem scary or fascinating.
Bottom D. Would you be okay with that?
Yeah, bottom D for sure.
At least the poop monster, like, I understand what was going on.
Yeah.
Toy capsule machine or capsule toy machine.
Is this a weird one, right? This is.
Every time he turns it, he loses years of his life, and then he gets a toy representation of his memory.
No,
it's an interesting episode. Sorry.
Would I smash? Nah.
A capsule toy machine. Would you smash a capsule toy machine?
Could you imagine? Oh my god. Nah, I'm good. I'm good.
I didn't think you would.
No. Absolutely not. Oh my god. Okay, anyway, sorry.
No worries. I love the episode, but I think it's kind of weak in the monster concept category.
Yeah, there's really not a monster. I mean, other than time. Time is the monster.
It's basically the episode about how like if you're too nostalgic, you're just gonna lose your time.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a fun episode, but personally, I think I put it top C.
Yeah, I could see that.
We're not rating the episode, we're rating like the monster concept.
Yeah.
The monster, and concept. So I don't think that goes very high.
Yeah, no monster involved besides time. So, nah.
Farewell confessional.
Smash.
He's a corpse, I want you to know. Or it's a giant prank. We never figured out which one it was.
Prank or not, still smash. I'm out.
So he goes to his, I think it's great uncle or maybe grandfather's funeral. And they have a very unusual ceremony where you whisper the secrets that you had in life from the dead person. And the person ahead, the only reason this episode is so memorable, the person ahead of him whispers something like, it's broken up, but it's something like, with your wife and that child. So I am 90% sure that this person who whispered into his ear, he's the father of their child, not him.
Okay.
And the dead corpse doesn't react to it. He reacts to the main character whispering with his car, and then like there's a break, something about his dog. So literally, this old man who jumps up at the end of the episode goes, "What did you do?" He cares more about his dog than his wife. His
Oh my
wife
god.
cheating.
Oh my god. Oh. Oh. Man, that's funny because like
It's a funny episode.
isn't there like a
What?
fable that's like intertwined with dead people and how they cannot lie? Is that a D&D thing?
It might be a D&D thing. I'm not sure. A lot of that's based on real stuff, though.
Yeah. That's pretty funny because like the fact that he reacted, I wonder if he never mind. I'm not going to go there. Poor dog.
I don't think we can rate it very highly.
It's not I mean, to me to have a dead dude pop up like that, I mean, it'd probably make you jump because like
it would be scary.
they've had incidents in funerals homes that where this has happened where
Bottom C?
so yeah, it's not scary but it's funny. So
It's so funny. It pops up to bottom C for me.
yeah.
It's such a odd episode. That's the only reason it's memorable.
Yeah, the fact that he's
Oh,
just
how did they pronounce this? Omni San?
right.
A new teacher at a rural village finds that everyone's obsessed about this weird pink meat slurry thing, but she doesn't
Ew.
want to eat it. And then she keeps avoiding it and avoiding it.
Mm-hmm.
And then at the end of the episode, her grandmother, or maybe mother, we never figured it out,
Mm-hmm.
or maybe even not related to her, we're not sure, secretly feeds it to her in the vegetables, and then she gets upset. This is the last scene where she gets obsessed about eating it, and that's where it ends.
Corporations.
Sorry?
Corporations? Like fast food
Corporation?
Yeah, fast food
No,
corporations?
it's something local.
Something local? Okay.
Yeah, like a local delicacy.
Oh, okay.
As a monster / concept,
Nah.
I think it has to go in D.
It's for sure D. That's the only thing I get of it is like tourism or something. I don't know.
Yeah. Where should we put it in D? I think it's before Now Chan.
Before Now Chan? I think
it's a shadow that impregnates the woman. Or something.
If it's a shadow impregnating women, damn. That shadow's got it going on. Let's do it before Now Chan, because obviously.
And you think the poop monster is before it? I'm okay with that.
No, meh. I think the poop monster is a little bit better than that.
Okay.
So let's move it.
I like the episode better, but as a concept, I think the poop monster is better too.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Bugged.
Smash.
All
right.
So some person who hates life keeps saying how he hates everyone and how everyone should die.
Mm-hmm.
And then he dies and an insect crawls out of his mouth. The episode's okay. It's hard to describe.
Yeah. Okay.
As a concept / monster, I think this one is D as well.
I could see that. Yeah.
Yeah. I like the episode. It's interesting. But I don't think it's that deep or monster infused.
I think it's better than the children in the shadows. For sure.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
Yeah.
The whole concept is just like he's the bug of society is basically what it is.
Okay. I mean, and also I have to point out, you're not smashing the bug. The bug's smashing you, basically.
Yeah, that's the only way.
Yeah. Oh my god. Let me just eat your insides and then I'll crawl out somehow.
We don't even know how related the bug was. It just showed up at the end.
Oh, maybe he was dead for a while.
He's like, "Hi, folks, he's dead." Da, 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 da. It ends.
A little top hat, little cane, scooting himself off stage. Yeah, fantastic. Okay, next.
I know what you're gonna say of the next one. Season 2, episode 11, picking up. I knew you would smash that skeleton.
Smash the skeleton. Always smash the skeletons. Okay.
He finds a script on a train.
Mm-hmm.
He reads it. He realizes it's really good. He puts it into a contest. He wins the contest. He goes and gets the money. The skeleton's like, "Bro, I asked you before you came up if anything, if you had to tell me anything." And then he admits he's not the one who read it. He gets pulled behind stage with a bunch of skeleton hands.
Oh, well, that's creepy. Okay.
Yeah. More like a
Um.
vortex than backstage.
Okay.
I enjoy this one. Personally, if it was only my opinion, I put it top of B.
Yeah. No, I can agree with that. I can agree with that.
You wouldn't want it anywhere else?
No, I agree with the B.
Yeah.
Because like that is kind of scary. You read something.
It's kind of scary, but it's not like super scary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he's smashable, so why not?
Yeah. I love this image because like this is literally like backstage when he still had skin on. He was like, if anything, is there anything I should know? And he's like, no, everything's good. And then on stage he's like, oh, I stole it. It's not mine. And he's like goes behind him. He's like, you asked it everything. God dang it!
You should have told me the truth. We would have been here.
We went over this.
Yeah, no, that he's whispering in his girl's ear. That's what he's doing.
Yeah.
He's like, "Hey, little mama, let me whisper in your ear."
I don't even have any lips.
That's right. I don't even have a tongue, but I'm still doing it somehow.
Netsukume.
Something.
A girl inherits some earrings from her grandfather. Wears them. She gets chased. She drops one. And then later that night, when she's talking to her grandmother, someone shows up to their shop asking for their other face back.
Smash.
I like the concept. The episode's a little weak.
Yeah.
But as a monster, I think it's very interesting because it's implying that the earrings are they're the monster's faces.
Okay.
So I think let me look at the other ones. Low A?
I'd do a low A. Yeah.
Yeah.
That would be kind of freaky and like low key. That's a interesting concept.
As a concept, it's fun. As a monster, it's interesting.
It kind of brings in on like I don't think you see it in these, like you don't actually see it, but like Japanese have like a really big thing with like fixing broken things. With,
oh, that's true.
With like certain, I can't remember what the paste is, but they mix it with like gold, whatever. So if like a teacup is to break, they fix it and stuff. So it's really interesting. I like it.
Oh, a little weak episode though. It's not great.
Yeah. Like
Bring your drums. They moved to a new village. The village is a little weird. They have a welcoming stuff about this like a shrine that they like have lights lead or no what are those drums called? You spin them in your hand and they go boop 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 boop. Bringer drums, whatever that's called. They have them leading to a shrine to their house. In the middle of the night after they move in, they start hearing baby crying.
Oh.
And then right at the end, the husband goes wah wah wah, and the episode ends.
That's really weird. Pass for me. So yeah.
They talk about how it's supposed to get rid of evil.
Okay.
So we have a lot of speculation that maybe the husband was not a good person.
I could see that, or he Benjamin Button himself.
We still don't think it was a very good episode.
So let's put it in D then, because
even the concept and the monster are not very good.
Yeah.
How do you feel about there?
Now-chan is like way worse. So.
Nah, like I can't make it anywhere with Now-chan.
Besides impregnating shadow ghost dudes, right?
Get ready, Kim.
Okay.
Lend it to me.
That's a pass. Oh my god. I don't think I could.
Season 3 is going to be top tier for monsters. It has the best monsters.
It has the best monsters. Okay, cool.
With maybe one or two exceptions from season 1.
Okay.
But it's like the most interesting.
All right, nice.
As a monster design, I want to put this low S. What do you think?
I agree. No, I was thinking put it S rank because it's very detailed and actually really low key scary.
Yeah.
And
so like he keeps lending stuff to the other side of the bath. You know how like they split them in Japan?
Yes.
Like he keeps lending things and then eventually she's like, I want everything, and she that's the last thing we see.
Man, you know what she reminds me of? So they have a ghost that goes around with scissors and cuts people's faces and
Probably.
stuff like that.
But
Kinda
that's the one
reminds-
to do with the smile, right? Like
Yes,
they have
yeah.
like the faces cut.
Yeah,
It could easily be related to that.
yeah. No, I mean,
Yeah.
she's got a big smile, and those scissors kind of give me
Yeah.
a dead.
But that's not
creepy
how you
vibe.
use soap.
Yeah, no, definitely not. I don't think you're supposed to eat it. But
And you know
alright,
what the worst part of this whole situation is?
what?
She asked him for scissors, and she had a pair this whole time. Rude.
Well,
Just rude.
That's why. Wait, why is a woman in the male part of the bath? I know they have
No,
like.
no, no. Do you see that? Do you see what she's climbing over?
Oh
That's
yeah.
a wall between the male and the female part of the bath.
Oh, okay. Because I thought they're usually like two different rooms.
That's common thing in Japan. They have like 2 open baths, one for male, one for female, and there's like a wall that doesn't go all the way up between them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. Nice.
So that is a thing. It does
That-
kind of look like she's climbing up from the floor, but she's
Yeah.
climbing up from the.
I thought maybe they were
wall.
in prison for a half second. I'm like,
I could see that.
is
yeah.
she cutting like prisoners' hair or something? But no, that would actually absolutely terrify me. I passed on her. That's how
Tunnel.
scary she is.
The whole
Oh.
concept is like bugs of human faces.
Smash. I'm gonna put this like honestly, just how it looks to me. I'm gonna have to put this like there it goes like S and then A, right? So I'm gonna have to put this in A. Absolutely.
I would 100% agree with A. That's where I wanted to put it too.
Okay.
Does it change your opinion to know that these bugs have all stolen their faces from people?
I still put it as A.
Me too.
I still smash.
Under Umbrella Goddess?
Yes. Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. You can't really beat her concept. She's
Umbrella Goddess is so good.
Yeah, and she's a hard smash. So
Rat.
Rat.
A girl and her husband move into a new apartment. She keeps seeing rats and wants her husband to do something about it. He keeps blowing her off, saying it's not a big deal. And he leaves for 2 days, and the rats do something and turn her into a giant rat with them.
That's gross. Pass. And also,
you know who's more of a monster in this one? The husband.
The husband. Yeah,
Yep.
absolutely. The husband. Hey, my chair's been broken for a while. Can you fix it? Yeah. 3 years later.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. He put out one trap.
He put out one trap. What a douche.
One trap.
What
He
a-
kept saying that, oh, it's not a big deal. It's not a big deal.
And then
Oh, you got
wow.
bit by a rat in the night? Pff, that's nothing. Walk it off.
Rabies. Instant
I
rabies.
had a whole spiel about rabies in that episode.
Yeah, I think I've watched this. I think I watched that. That's where. Yeah.
Probably. I think. How do you feel about B?
No, I was gonna say B. It's B. But like,
I think behind Skeleton Man.
No, I think it needs to. Oh wait, so which one's the best and which one's not the best?
The best would be on the left. The worst would be on the right.
I think it's pretty bad, so I'd put it.
Bottom B. I'm comfortable with bottom B.
Yeah, I mean, I'd
that what
probably
you're saying?
I'd put it before the abuse chick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting
Not
concept,
curse,
like
yeah.
weak monster. It's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And also, that doesn't look like a fucking rat. I'm not gonna lie. That doesn't look like a rat.
We
So,
don't get a good view at it,
Yeah.
but yeah.
All right, next one.
The noisy hospital room.
Smash.
Over and over again, our patient is told not to go into a certain room.
Mhm.
Over and over again, he doesn't listen until finally he goes in, and then he finds he's having surgery under these guys.
Okay, definitely a smash. Gonna double down.
They're surgeons. It makes sense.
Yeah, they can fix me, right?
Yeah, there's some weird stuff going on around the hospital too, but we don't need
Yeah,
to get into that.
Okay. Just the concept, I'd probably put like low A.
I would agree. Low A. These guys are fun.
Yeah, they look fun. They look like they have a blast and they know what they're doing.
They just love their job. Like, it's hard to hate them.
But where's their eyes?
Either they don't have them or they're behind their chef hats.
It looks it could possibly be a cyclops, just a one-eye giant
It could easily
blob
be.
monster.
Yeah.
I smash.
You-
Yeah, all right. Anyway.
Museum of Taxidermy. the stuffed animals take revenge on the humans.
I totally
This is
smash.
the best. Yeah, this is the best view we get of the animals. After they combined the male and the husband and wife as taxidermy.
Oh, for sure, smash.
And if this was a list about taxidermy, they would get an F. These animals, terrible taxidermists.
Terrible? Terrible.
Oh, terrible.
Oh, man.
Yeah. The eyes are falling out. There's like the seams are opening up.
Oh,
They literally
terrible.
combined 2 different people to make one taxidermy thing.
Man.
They're terrible.
All right. Okay. Let's.
This is a tier list about monsters and their concepts.
Yeah, I'd put that at like maybe like a mid C because
Mid C, I think that makes perfect sense.
mid C right there.
Yeah.
And I wasn't saying I smashed the animals. No, just clarifying.
I thought that's what you were saying.
Nope, it's the taxidermy. Really crappily done job. Human,
half
put
male,
together.
half female.
Yes, that's what I would smash. Oh my god. I was thinking, I was like, I've said smash like 5 times in this one, and I don't want to be labeled as you know what.
Oh, it's too late.
Okay.
That side festival. A girl gets lost and then ends up at a weird monster-filled festival. This is the last slide where her friend, who she thought was bringing her safety, turns into that, and then the episode ends.
Okay, I mean, probably like a low C for me.
I agree. It's okay. There's gonna be more from that episode.
Okay, fantastic.
Before the dead body. Maybe?
Yeah, I do want to say though, like her character, like the girl's character, it's quite adorable. Not the the one in the pink. That's actually one of the
She's the main
most,
character, the one in the pink.
So that's like one of the most adorable like little characters I've seen so far. Because half the time the characters are not as adorable, other than the kids.
It's not a very good episode though.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Yeah, love C.
And here's another monster from the episode.
Smash.
Goldfish Man.
Smash.
I love him. I think you should go bottom B.
Yeah, bottom B. He's goofy and he's smashable. So let's take that.
He's fun. I like him. Weird rope guy who just like leans in and leans out.
I'm gonna put that as a D. That looks weird.
He's okay. We never get a good look at him, so.
Yeah.
Second, my alt tab isn't working.
There.
That's okay. I got it.
You broke it.
Maybe top tier D.
Maybe top 2D. I can do that.
Yeah. A guy pulling his own. It's either I forget which. I think he's pulling his tongue out.
That might be intestines.
It could be intestines.
I'm gonna put that as C. I don't like it.
Where's C?
Let's do the end C.
Yeah, that makes sense. He's fun, but not like crazy.
Yeah, and that's also really gross.
Yeah.
So.
And this guy leans in, his hump on his neck.
Let's do C again. And
yeah.
I guess that could be kind of that's like Baltimore like smash. Kinda.
Maybe mid C?
Yeah, mid C. Yeah, I could see that.
And I have these in the wrong. Oh no, I have them in the right order. And then we have I don't even know what to call this guy, like multiple twins all on one body.
Let's put him as D.
Yeah, he's not very interesting, and he doesn't look very happy to be there.
No, and he doesn't look very
behind
smashable.
rope person.
Yes.
And my favorite, just a guy hanging out. Just a face walking with his mustache, like, hey, how's it going?
He looks like he's seen some stuff. Like, he's been around.
Listen, he's seen some shit, but he's trying to be positive about it, you know?
Right.
He's trying to be happy and cheerful. Like, hey, welcome to the festival. How's it going?
How do you feel about B?
I would be happy with a B for this guy.
Yeah, he's trying his best. That's like me. That's my logo for all my titles. I'm trying my best.
I would feel comfortable with him here. What do you think?
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
I'd agree with that.
Behind. I know your answer already. This is a woman
Smash.
teacher. I don't have a good image of it here, but the comments on Crunchyroll were the horniest I've ever seen them.
Well, I have to agree. I would totally smash that.
It's hard to tell, but it's definitely a woman's body. Definitely a woman's body.
Okay.
Her left arm is normal, and the right one is muscular.
Damn.
Super muscular arm.
What's she be doing with that arm? I mean, we could probably guess, but yeah, wow. It's like what is that one? It's that one zombie game. It's really good. It's got the one dude that has the really big arm and the really tiny arm, and he's like the tank.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Why is that name escaping me?
Exactly. I'm having the worst brain fart on this game.
Yeah. It had 2, and then it stopped coming. Valve stopped making it.
Oh, I thought there was 1, 2, and 3.
There's no 3rd. I think they have some DLC, which might be what you're mistaking.
Oh,
Left 4 Dead. Left 4 Dead. That's what it was.
Yes. Yeah. That's what she reminds me of, without the weird.
The Charger. That's what he's called.
Yeah. That game's good. That game's scary.
I feel like at worst we have to rate her an A, right?
Yeah. At worst, A. Low A. She can go behind the mouth dudes, because
behind the mouth dudes. I enjoy that character.
Yeah.
She's a fun character. She also twists people's heads around.
Oh,
like
fantastic.
Yeah.
Who wouldn't
the
love
Empress
that?
doll. She would have been scary if she didn't make a very silly noise. I don't remember it off the top of my head, but a very silly noise at the end. Like something like that.
Oh, well, smash.
A bunch of I think they're like university students visited an abandoned house that people disappeared in. They notice a setup for those kind of dolls. I forget what they're called. It's a whole thing that we went into in the episode. They notice the Empress doll's missing, and then they're hunted by a giant one that goes through the house.
Smash.
I enjoy it. Go ahead.
I'd put it as a B. It's enjoyable.
Yeah, I agree. I think it's mid B.
Mid B. Yeah, I could do that. I mean, it's not C because obviously they're puppets.
It's not C.
But it's B because she's a puppet, and we would.
If she didn't make such a silly noise, I might argue for higher.
Yeah, that sound must be really. Oh my! What the god?
The 4th man.
No, thank you.
I love this episode. It's up there for one of my favorite episodes. And it's one of the best, in my opinion, one of the best episodes me and Ghosty have made.
Okay.
This is a school urban legend where a girl overhears an urban legend about if you come across a man and you have to shake his to shake his hand, and if you don't, he'll bite your hand off. But when you reach the 4th one, he will bite your hand off regardless.
Okay. So is it S tier for you?
I love this concept for a monster.
Okay. I could see. That's pretty scary. I mean, it looks really fucking scary too. So let's put him S tier. Low S tier.
I can agree with low S tier looking at the others.
Yeah, no. There's no way you're going to beat the glob of meat.
That was also one of the favorite episodes me and Ghosty we've ever made.
Yeah.
One of the most popular too. I'm really happy about that.
Oh,
I was really proud.
That's awesome.
Yeah. I'm not gonna brag.
No, you can brag. You have bragging rights. Do it. Do it, Germ. Brag. Do it.
It's over 1,000 views, and I'm very happy about it because that's one of my favorite ones we've made.
We got the brag. Let's go. Okay.
Merry-go-round. A couple visit a circus. His girlfriend keeps going on the carousel, the one that goes round and round at the horses. And slowly she gets weirder and weirder and weirder till she turns into a horse.
Well, that's fucking scary.
I
honestly,
strong.
Yeah, that's strong. That's like a low S tier, high A.
I would agree with low S.
Low S or high A, depending on how you feel.
Let's put it behind the Umbrella Goddess in A.
Okay, I would be down for that.
Because I don't feel like it's better than the Umbrella Goddess, but it's very good.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. That's terrifying.
Yeah.
I was gonna ask, is
Yeah.
this about like kids getting stolen at the circus? And
Not
then
this one.
that
Not this one.
okay, because like you'd be
She
surprised how
like
many kids
melts into a horse.
she melts into her heart. That's crazy. Because like you'd
Mhm.
actually be surprised on how many kids back in the day were getting stolen from circuses and then just dead.
I don't think I'd be that surprised. It's sad though.
Yeah, it's big sad, but
Let's
what the
talk about this definitely better thing. Oh boy! I think it's in contention of Now Chan as worst monster.
I'm sorry, but it kind of looks like a peen.
No, we're not supposed to talk about it because it's terrible. It does. It totally does.
It really does. Like,
I want to put it last.
yeah, let's do that. And okay, I was gonna say Smash because I thought maybe it was a person, but then I was like,
It's literally
nah.
supposed to be like a bird in a cuckoo clock.
Yeah, I can't like from the screen when it's like not up close. I'm like, that just looks like the glob of a person. It's okay. And then you clicked into it. And I'm like, oh no, absolutely not.
Yeah, I want to move on from this one. I just don't
Ugh,
like it.
it's so gross looking. Okay, what is this?
In the water, someone who's super dedicated to swimming, and he's swimming after hours, which we went into a tirade about how unsafe that is.
Yes.
Gets a bunch of hair tangled around him and realizes it's a mermaid. And he tries to escape, and then he's pulled back in with the hair, and he probably drowns.
Okay, cool. Smash. I put this as like low A.
I would agree for low A.
Yeah,
I told you this is a banger season for monsters, though.
Yeah, like damn, we're like adding them up there.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
Season 3 has a lot of top tier designs.
Yeah, I really like season 3 so far. I really like it.
Last episode, drawings. This is like the whole symbol of the whole
show.
Yami Shibai, yeah.
It looks like Yami Shibai.
But I don't think we can rate it top of S.
I'm gonna just like honestly, I'm just gonna put D. Like D.
D? Are you serious?
Yeah. For me.
I love it. I would have put it in S.
You would put it in S?
Should we meet in the middle? Say middle of B?
Yeah, we can do that. I will agree with that.
Which is the mask is the whole thing of the show.
Yeah, the mask is the whole thing, but it doesn't scare me. So it's a great concept, but it doesn't scare me.
So in the episode, a teacher finds a weird child, and people keep disappearing, and then she starts realizing people disappear around this child. So she follows the child, and she sees a bunch of monsters happening.
Oh, that's a smash. But I'm gonna have to say, for design wise, it's probably like a high C.
High C? I was gonna say low A.
Low A? Well, okay.
Should we put it in B?
Let's go back to it real quick.
Okay.
Okay, I said it was a for sure smash.
Do you love the rotator dial around its eye, and the speakers are its ears and mouth?
Oh man, maybe this is a high A. This could be a high A or low A. Maybe a B.
Did I talk you into it?
Maybe a B. Let's make it a high B.
High B?
High B.
Behind the skeleton.
Yes, the skeleton. You can't beat the skeleton.
Yeah.
The only reason why I kind of was like maybe low C, whatever, is because like she could just be tripping. This could be like nothing.
You could say that about any of these characters.
A lot of them probably, but like, he's turning into a phone. Like,
watch out, Kim! He's coming right at us.
Are these mannequins?
Yes, it's another. It's in the same episode, and she watches mannequins chase someone. So I don't think it's very original.
No, not very original.
I don't think it should be high.
And honestly,
maybe not bottom C.
Bottom C, yeah, and not very special.
It's a throwaway episode, like part in the episode, so it makes sense.
But I he should be a meme though, because like let's be real.
When you need to poop badly.
or like when you need to judge your friend really hard. I'm judging you.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, he's got the eye. He's like, "Girl, stop screaming."
When you body check your friend.
Yep. Oh man, that'd be an awesome meme. Ah,
And then this is probably my favorite monster episode.
is that giant bird eating dad? Let's
It's a
go.
giant bird with a person's head in its mouth.
Do you think the boys? Okay, so no context yet, but do you
Yep,
think the
yep.
boy drew the bird eating the dude because he didn't like the dude? Because that'd be
So
petty.
you can interpret it a lot of ways.
Yeah.
I think the most likely is that the spirits are talking to him and then he's bringing them to life.
Okay. All right. I
I
like
think
it.
all
I
the
like it.
everything you could say about this is possible because it doesn't explain what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
But I think that's the most likely one based on the ending theme song being the masks singing into this boy's ears.
Okay, okay. Yeah, no, I like the concept. It's
Yeah.
interesting. And whatever
Low
that
A?
low A, yeah, and whatever that dude did, he deserved probably.
We
Let's
don't
be
know
real.
that. There's a lot of
This-
innocent people on this show.
Well, if that kid didn't like him, then so neither do I.
Tongue. This is the best image we get of her. A person finds a dead cat on the side of the road. He buries
Ew.
it, and then he thinks it follows him back home.
Ew.
And then he realizes he's like paralyzed in his sleep. He realizes it's not a cat but her.
Ew. Oh my
It
god.
could be a ghost.
Smash.
We're not sure. But she does say, "You found the cat. Why didn't you find me?"
Oh, that's.
So you can interpret that in many ways.
Can we put this like high C, low B?
I would be happy with high C.
Okay.
Or do you want low B? Which would you rather?
Let's do high C.
High C. Because
Yeah.
it's that classic like person licking the hand. And you think it's your dog, and it's a person.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Yeah. Fish tag. Just we never see the creature. We just see its two hands reach up, and he disappears.
Smash. And honestly, I'd put that like a low A.
A low A.
A
I
low
was gonna
A.
put it high D.
No,
So
you don't
low
like
B?
that? We can do a low B.
Yeah.
We don't know where that fish tank goes, and look how like algae ridden it is.
It's not a very
Oh.
great episode either.
Monster concept is
It should
pretty
be
freaky.
sewing shears. I forgot to put the ing.
Oh.
She finds a trap door in her house that leads below to the ground beneath.
Uh-huh.
She sees half a head on there. It disappears. And then while she's talking to her friend in the middle of the night, this guy appears behind her.
Smash.
We did
Um,
speculate it could be a samurai who got punished or something.
Oh. Okay.
Oh, there was like sewing shears with a message as well, but whatever.
Do we want to put him in high B?
I would be happy if high B.
Okay.
I don't think it's the strongest concept, but it's fun.
Yeah. But right there, that works.
Yeah,
Perfect.
yeah.
All right.
Red high heel. Someone gets into a taxi cab,
Uh-huh.
finds a red high heel. He realizes it's not colored red, but it's blood.
Oh,
And
okay.
then someone chases the taxi, disappears, and then the taxi cab hits her. And this is her head flying at the screen.
Well, I can't really say smash to that because it's a dead body, but I already said smash to a
You
dead body.
already said a smash to a dead body twice.
Smash. Smash. Honestly, that's probably like high C, low B, right?
I would be happy if high C, low B.
High C. Like she's getting ran over. There's not much to ask or go for.
Yeah.
The concept is pretty much been a thing.
Meh. Yeah.
Yeah.
Where do you think it should be? High B or low B or high C?
Let's do high C.
I see. I
But-
think it should go like right here. What do you think?
Yeah, I agree. Not
Yeah.
yeah, right above
I meant
the
to put
puppet?
it one over,
Yeah,
but
let's do
there,
one
yeah.
over. We're
Yeah.
good. Yeah.
night bus. He gets off the bus to poop, and then he gets on the wrong bus, but it's all the people he knows.
Oh,
He gets a call from his friends, and then this is how it ends. Everyone on the bus looking at him.
they must really hate the guy.
I mean, he stopped the bus to go poop. I mean, there's some understanding it.
Oh my god. I would totally say smash, but he just got done pooping, so no thanks.
Everyone's done pooping at some point.
Yeah, but like, he's probably not the type to wipe. All right, let's be fair.
What the heck? How do you get that?
Just look at him. He's also
He's
like.
scared. Where the heck is this coming from?
He just looks like one of those dudes who don't. Right? And everyone could be looking at him because he smells. Who knows? He may have not washed his hands either. Let's be fair. How do you feel about this one?
The concept's high, but the monster's like concept is low.
It's really funny, all right?
Yeah.
And like, what is the thing in the way back? Is that what is that thing? It looks like there's a thing in the back, like way
on
back.
the left.
Yeah.
I think it's an animation mistake because we never noticed it in the episode. And if you look on the right-hand side, there's something similar that's not ahead of a chair.
Okay. Because it kind of looks like that has faces in it. And I was wondering if maybe that was his turn.
It's probably just like, it's supposed to be dark, so they kind of have it like all spotty.
Okay. Well, I'd probably say this is like maybe like a high D.
A high D? I would agree with that.
High
Concept's high, but the monster is not.
Just because he probably didn't wash his hands.
Making up lore about this poor guy.
He looks really hated. Like, let's
Guess
be fair.
who?
She's
This
grumpy?
is a weird episode. It's a whole like plot about someone bringing their senpai on a date and then realizing maybe she didn't? Question mark? And then she disappears too.
All right. Well, that's weird. She looks like
she does see this ghost across the way though.
Oh, well, that's weird. Maybe it's a serial killer, and he was the last victim.
I wasn't the biggest fan of this one, but it could be. That's an interesting concept.
Well,
but Ghosty did like it, if I remember
like
correctly.
it. Well, let's do him some justice since he's not here, and probably do low C.
Low C.
Low C.
Behind the corpse like that.
Yep.
Yep.
Because, like, I mean, 100%, like, I'm sorry. Okay. 100%, that could be, like, hey, serial killer here. The ghost that she sees across was his last victim. It could be.
It could be. It's a very confusing episode.
Yeah. It looks very confusing. And she also looks like she's about to have a time of her life.
You'll never guess. A train goes in front of her. And she disappears.
Ah, what a time of her life.
No way, right?
Oh my gosh, yeah. All right, yeah.
This is the episode I'd least want to be in. Man who's on the toilet gets peeked at by a bunch of ghosts.
Ew.
He's an asshole to his wife, and he goes to the toilet to try to have some time to talk to his drinking buddy.
Mm-hmm.
And he bitches and complains about his wife the whole time. And then a bunch of footsteps happen around his stall in the toilet, and then all the ghosts look in, and that's where it ends.
Do you think maybe that's his ancestral line or his wife's ancestral line being like, excuse me?
Interesting.
Excuse me? You want to say that again? Huh?
All I know is if I was pooping on the toilet and like 4 or more people peeked over the stall, I would be terrified.
Yeah. That's like a low C right there, just because it's over the toilet. It's a funny. Yeah. Actually, can we bump that to middle B, because that's such a funny concept.
Happy with middle B.
And it would make
maybe like right here.
Yes, and it would make such a good meme, because you could be like, when your friends judge you for your actions,
when you're trying to take a relaxing poop.
Yeah. when you're far too gone. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, like, smash or pass. Cassette tape.
Smash. We always smash the cassette tape. We love cassette tapes. They can't talk.
He finds a cassette tape that he goes to his family's house for a wedding. He finds a cassette tape that just keeps going on about events that happened in his childhood. And then it gets to his middle childhood, and he's like, weird, I don't remember making this at that point. Then it gets to his high school life, and then his adult life, and then it starts saying stuff about the wedding that happens. But it's all complete nonsense. Like, at the wedding, his friend chased someone with a stick. an old man of a stick. It's just like
Weird.
nonsense like that.
That sounds like this would be a D, because that's a weird concept for anything.
As monsters concepts go, I would agree.
I mean, the only thing you get from this episode is drama.
It's not a bad episode because you can like take it wherever you want. How do you feel about there?
Yeah, no, I agree.
But
right
as
there.
a monster / concept go, not the strongest.
Yeah.
Grinding teeth.
Smash.
Some people visit a shrine they're not supposed to. Two girls visit two women visit a shrine they're not supposed to.
I absolutely remember.
She gets some searing bad tooth pain. She goes to a dentist, which she then runs away from because they said they're gonna pull her teeth.
Yeah.
And then the tooth in her mouth disappears, and there's a blood tear leading to her friend.
Yeah, I remember this one. This one was this one, and the sound. We watched this one together. I'm pretty sure.
Oh yeah.
And the sound was so gross, it made me gag.
Mm-hmm.
I do not like the sound of this one. I'm gonna have to say it's like a low S tier for me, just because of the sound alone.
Low S. Can I put it in A?
Yeah, you can. Oh, I'm choking on myself.
I would like to put it here in A.
Yeah, no, I agree with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, low S for me, but hey, we can meet in the middle.
I would have put it in lower, but yeah, I'm happy with there.
Like the sound alone, just so gross, and the concept of this tooth moving from your mouth to your friend's mouth is like indirect.
Pretty gross.
It's pretty gross, and it's like indirect kissing, basically. I mean,
yeah, kind of, except with blood
and bacteria. So, I'm a fan. I'd smash. So,
Colin Crane. Three girls meet. Three teenager girls meet to try out an urban legend that's at their school. Their teacher told them about leaving water, a red string, and a razor overnight, and then drinking it. Writing a person's name on a piece of paper and swallowing it, and something will happen.
Yeah.
And something does happen.
What happens?
Do you see the girl standing behind them? She like choking, and then she like gets up and's like, "So what did you want to ask me?" And then the episode ends.
Okay.
In that kind of like deep voice.
I mean, she also looks like she serves sass.
So our theory was the teacher either set it up so they would summon him, or he was a demon who wanted to take possession of her body.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, with those lips, I mean, she's serving. She is serving. She's striking the pose too. I'm sorry to say, but Mister, you're striking. You're giving us slay. Man, it's an interesting concept. I like possession movies.
It's fun, but it's not the strongest.
Is it Jennifer Body's fun? Because Jennifer...
No, it's not that fun.
It's not that fun?
We had to really go discuss it to really find a fun level, because if you don't dig deep, it's really boring.
Let's do low B. Low B. Because possession.
And how do you feel about here?
Yeah, that works for me.
Yeah. White Line.
Is this Shadow Kid? Need to be knocked
It's a Shadow Kid.
Is this the same one from like season 3?
No, we don't know, to be honest. A teacher follows who she thinks is a student for turf paint with his turf paint stripe machine, going through the school, leaving a white line. It leads up to the roof. She follows the line. A bunch of ghosts run at her. We think she falls off the roof.
That's gonna be a D.
Yeah.
That's not that cool.
Yeah, it's okay. Maybe Heidi?
Yeah, I'd do that. I'd do a Heidi.
Yeah. I forgot to add this one, but it's just the kid who was pushing the turf paint stripe machine through the school.
That kid looks like he could fuck you up.
He does.
Like, he looks like he could beat the living crap out of you.
I wouldn't want to fight him.
No, thank you. And also, he kind of reminds me of... I am reading a manga about gangs right now.
Nerd.
And it's a really...
And that does not shock me.
Yeah, it's a really old classic one. Like I can't. It's the art's very questionable, but it's go Yusin go. I can't even.
Yeah, there's a
I don't.
lot of high school gang manga, so that does not surprise me you found one
Yeah.
you liked.
Yeah, it's a. I think this was made in the 90s, like maybe early 200s.
That makes
I
sense.
200s, 2000s,
200.
early 2000s. But yeah, no, he kind of reminds me of one of the kids, and he looks like he can mess you up. And he is so forbearing. If I saw a kid staring at me like that, I'd be like,
Nope, getting
I'm
out of
good.
here.
I'm out.
Yeah.
I'm out. Yeah.
Snow Hut.
Weird.
A young boy and a teenager are playing. The teenager goes to fetch something to drink. The boy spots a snow hut. He pokes a hole, sees someone looking back out at him, goes home, and then the family's like, okay, it's your turn now. And there's a snow hut open for him to go live inside now. The end.
That's so weird.
Yeah, so this is the boy entity that was in the snow hut. That's we're looking at the moment.
Oh, that is so weird. That's a nice eye. That's a very nice eye.
A very well drawn eye.
Yes, very nice. Very detailed. I like it. But it's a weird. I mean, I think this
It's
is a D.
hard to rate, right?
Yeah, that one's a little hard to just like the context alone. I think it should just be a D, like mid D.
Like middle D?
Yeah.
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 I agree. It's not the strongest. It's an odd one.
Absolutely. That is such an odd one. Yeah.
Underground tunnel. Someone after drinking tries to take an underground tunnel to the subway, but it's blocked. He goes back and he sees this on the side of the wall. It's like moving in the rock. He tries to get out, but he's sealed in. The end.
Smash.
No,
No, that was a joke. But
oh, I didn't think you'd smash a concrete wall. Well, not
well,
figuratively.
maybe if I was not all there. So
it's a fun episode, but the concept and monster are not strong. C?
Yeah, we could do like a low C, high C, maybe mid C. Let's do a low C because honestly, it just looks
Where
like
do
he
you
got
think
crushed.
yeah.
Definitely after the dog grandpa dude.
Okay.
That's what I feel like. Yeah.
Okay, let's look through the tier list. I'm thinking one thing immediately pops in my mind. Can we bump Umbrella Goddess to S, low S?
Yeah, absolutely. I would be fantastic. Like
We
I
kept
love
talking
her.
about her, and she's very memorable.
Yeah, she's very memorable. I'd smash in an instant.
Yeah.
I might die, but hey.
Is there any others that you have any feelings about where they are?
Okay, I feel like the puppet that makes the funny sound should be put to A, cause
low A.
She hangs, man. She
If
stands
she didn't
out.
make a silly noise,
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind.
Yeah.
But I do like the concept of her.
I think we should move the ghost people on the one that, you know, when you're just hanging out with your friends in the apartment kind of thing. We should move it over one. Up one. It's in tier B. It's in tier B.
In B.
Yeah, just move it over one because I feel like that still is a little better than the meat cube.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
I love Mask Boy. Can we bump him up the lower A? How does that make you feel?
Yeah, we could do that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we could
no,
totally do that.
not head there. There we go.
Yeah, we could do that.
Yeah. I think I'm comfortable with everything else.
Same. Yeah.
Yep. So this is our opinion of the monsters / concepts of 1 through 4 of Yami Shibai.
Yeah, no.
The Germ and Paraduxks.
This was a blast. This was fun.
Yeah.
We were
fun.
giggles.
I haven't thought about season 1 episodes since we had a wrap up about them.
Man, the monsters Loki from season 1 to season 2 and then like season 3 are terrible. Like they're not terrible. There's some good concepts, but like season 4 is where it's at. Absolutely. Oh no, was it season 3 is where it's at?
Season 3 is
now.
what you're thinking of. Season 3 had strong monsters.
Yes, season 3 had strong monsters, and that's where it's at. Like,
and season 1 had a few strong monsters.
yeah.
Well, look at season 1. Meat Boy, Wall Woman. I believe Wall Woman is season 1. And
you,
Umbrella Goddess. They're all in S.
Yeah, no, strong contenders right there.
No, Wall Woman was season 2. My mistake.
Okay. All right.
So 2 of the 5 were in season 1. I think the 4th man is season 3. Am I right?
Maybe. I don't know.
I'm double checking right now. Season 3.
Okay, nice.
Yeah. Like season 3 has 2 up there. Season 1 has 2, and season 1 has 2. Season 2 has 1. Season 3 has 2, and season 4 doesn't have any in S.
Yeah.
That's funny because season 4, it might be the most controversial. Wait, which one is the one of the narrator? I need to relook at the episodes.
Isn't that season 4? But I kind of want to push the tooth one up to S just because of how gross it is.
You're right. It's season 4. If you want it low S, I won't argue.
Yeah, let's make that one low S because honestly, like the tooth one is really getting me right now.
If it scares you that much, I'm okay with that.
It doesn't even scare me that much. It's just it grosses me out. Thinking that little tooth monster is like not having a great time in our mouths. So
for the mask boy, I think you really didn't get to experience the twist that is in the episode of him having the mask on his face.
Oh,
I want to top that up to top A.
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah. But you're comfortable with that?
Yeah, I'm totally comfortable with that. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Man, that bird one on D is so bad.
The bird one. Which one's?
Yeah,
oh, the last, very last. He's where he deserves.
Yep. Oh God! Wow. Yeah, no. I think our list is good.
Thank you for joining us all.
Yeah.
And thank you for joining me, Paraduxks.
Like I said, I had a blast. Thank you for inviting me.
This was so fun.
It was so fun.
Anytime Ghosty's not available, I'll invite you again.
Oh yes, yes. We're gonna pop it down, man. I don't know what that means, but we're gonna do it.
I don't either.
Yeah. No.
Thank you for being you. Bye.
Bye.